So I know this is obviously a bit premature. I know it's been what? 2 games? 2 games into the season. But we've seen this for years. And it's one of the things that really frustrates me because I'm like, if only LaMelo Ball could stay healthy. Like, I'm so annoyed anytime I see this because LaMelo Ball is somebody that if you were fans of me back in the day, back when I was BBALL Daily, which is one of those plaques behind me, back when I was BBALL Daily, I was not high on LaMelo Ball when he was over in Lithuania. I was not high on him in high school. I was like, he's got too many bad habits in his game, and when he was in Lithuania, he was practically uncoachable. He went down the LeVar Ball route of the fake JBA, and then he put it together at Spire. He was at a crossroads at one stage in his career where he was either going to put it together and be an NBA player, or he was going to be a reality TV star who played a little bit of basketball. And not only did he become an NBA player, he became a Rookie of the Year, an All-Star, and a super NBA player. But anyway, yeah. Before we get on to, if you guys are new to the channel, though, subscribe. We are trying to hit 1,600 subscribers by the end of the day. If we could do that, that would be insane. We're trying to hit 2K by the end of the month. LaMelo is averaging like 34 points per game this season. Like, and it's not only that he's scoring, it's how he's scoring. Like, a lot of people talk about LaMelo Ball in a way of being like, oh yeah, he's just a good player, man. He was supposed to be the face of the NBA, and he would have been the face of the NBA. Like, he's just coming off screens, shooting one leg like it's nothing. Like, I'm telling you, there are not that many, and I can't unfortunately show this full screen because it will not bypass the copyright law, but like, there are not that many people coming off screens, bang, 1 foot like that. There really aren't. Like, what LaMelo Ball can do is exceptional. Like, LaMelo Ball, he's just freakishly good at basketball. And that's what people don't understand is, like, LaMelo is just super good at basketball. Like, the guy's looking like he's going right off the pass, pull back, step back 31 foot, off 1 foot, bang. Like, the way he plays the game, the speed he plays the game, the fluidity he plays the game. Like, he's one of the most fun players to watch. And he's been one of the most fun players to watch for years. Like, his good aspects of the game are so good that some of his negatives don't really matter. And he also helps. He's a 6'7" point guard. Like, LaMelo Ball's been a superstar since he was 13, 14 years old, playing with Lonzo and those Chino Hills teams. And now we're seeing LaMelo Ball really, like, absolutely just start taking over the NBA. The big problem is this happens every single year. There is a spell in every season where LaMelo Ball plays like he's the freaking MVP of the league. He plays like he's the MVP of the league for a spell. Doesn't matter. Sometimes that spell is 5 games. Sometimes it's a month. And LaMelo is just always injured. And you're seeing here, he was just cleared to play against Miami. LaMelo Ball is on the injury report again, where it's like, he's just balling. And then 2 games into the season, LaMelo Ball is on the injury report. Like, this is the worst thing when it comes to the Ball brothers. Why was the only one who stayed healthy freaking LiAngelo? But the Ball brothers, whatever the hell, like, whatever LeVar did with these as kids, obviously it works as him head to the NBA. But obviously it also didn't work in a way. Like, it worked in making them as good as they could be, but it didn't work in making them as good as they could be long term. But I still can't believe 24/7 Sports had him as a 4-star recruit. I still cannot believe that. But, like, the guy really struggled at times growing up. He got thrown in the deep end, and now he is maybe the most fun NBA player to watch. Some of his like Jesus, some of his interview clips, and you're like, you probably can't make him the face of the league, but like if he stays healthy and the Charlotte Hornets make 1 to 2 playoffs during his career, LaMelo is seen as one of the best players in the NBA under 25. Like, he's still only just turned 23 years old. He's still really young. The problem is he's had one season in his career that he has played over 51 games. In 2022, he played 75 games and he was an all-star. Like, last season, he averaged 24 and 8 assists. And this season, he's obviously coming out and averaging 35. And he's doing it in just the most casual, like, I'm just better than all of you at basketball way, which is the way LaMelo Ball has been since he was in Chino Hills. Like, very few players are able to, like, translate that, like, kind of a high school way of playing the game. As in, like, when you see players like Luka's like that, for example, that if you see most NBA players playing in high school, they just look like they're just a level above everybody else. When you see them, they're just a level above everybody else. The game comes easier to them. And then when they go to college, sometimes maybe the game doesn't seem as easy anymore. They have to do other things, or especially in the NBA, they don't just stand out as like, oh, the game just comes easier to that person. Just like a Luka Doncic, the game just comes easier to LaMelo Ball. And obviously, you gotta credit some hard work with that. Some of it is genetics. Some of it is just like, I'm not even gonna say an irrational level of confidence, but like supreme level of confidence even for an NBA level. But you just know what's gonna happen. Like, he's already on the injury report. You just know. LaMelo Ball wins Player of the Month. Tweet comes out. And then LaMelo Ball injured for 2 months with a knee injury, or an ankle injury, one or the other. You just know something like that's going to happen. And it's the LaMelo Ball cycle. It unfortunately is the LaMelo Ball cycle. And it's a pity because, yeah, like the Ben Simmons cycle, like obviously he couldn't. Injury stopped him. Greg Oden injury stopped him. Injury stopped a lot of players. But in recent times, the last time I could see a guy where it's like everyone wants to tune in to watch them end up getting hurt was like a freaking Brandon Roy or Derrick Rose. Whichever one of those ended up getting hurt. I think it was Derrick Rose got hurt first. Or say Roy got hurt first, then Derrick Rose. But like since then, it's just like he is a Hall of Famer if he stays healthy, but I don't know. I don't know if he will. But anyway, yeah, just enjoy LaMelo Ball while you can, I guess.